We're rolling.
I got
We're rolling.
backups and I going right on. Oh! I'll do this for you, but
Get down.
Get down on it. Get down on it.
Dude, those fucking songs with soul. You can just feel it, you know? What else is there?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean? Like those songs from like
James Brown? Like, this is a man's world,
I think so.
right?
Yeah.
This is a man's world.
How else does it go?
But it don't mean nothing. Nothing without a woman or girl.
Have you seen the movie? Fuck, you would like it, dude. You would like it.
Robot? No.
The movie, Babylon.
No, that's with Margot Robbie and like Christian Bale.
Yeah. Christian Bale.
Oh no, is that with Tobey Maguire and?
I think Margot Robbie is in it. I think she's the main
I
character.
think it is Christian Bale and then another guy.
I don't think he's in
Someone
it.
has an eye patch, right?
No.
All right.
It has Margot Robbie,
No, it is. It is.
and then it has this other like Mexican guy as the main character.
Is it Oscar? I know what you're talking. It's someone else famous. I
He's
think
a
it's
skinny Mexican dude.
It's not Oscar Isaac, right?
No. And it's about the 20s and like the Hollywood industry in the 20s.
Yeah.
And
I think
like
Tobey Maguire's
those
in there.
people would just fucking Tobey Maguire is in it, and he plays this really like
Gross, right?
scummy, like gross, creepy guy. It's really creepy, actually.
I was talking to my dad
Makes you
with
feel sick,
Taylor, and he was saying like the '80s was like the best time to be
Your
alive.
dad?
Yeah.
dude. If any, I was just talking to Lindsay about this. Any decade, I would go to the fucking 80s. Like, dude, to be like a late teenager, early 20s,
Yeah.
age through the 80s. Holy fuck.
You don't think you'd miss out on the like though that because you're by the time it's now, you're like 60.
I do think, like, I was thinking today when I was at work, I was like, what a fucking time to be alive. Do you
Here-
ever think
right
that?
now?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I got to see the everything.
That's something that me and you were both saying during the Drake and Kendrick beef.
Yeah.
Like, what a fucking time.
I think
You
I
know?
would have loved
Which
to
is
be
not to be confused with the Drake song, What a Time to Be Alive.
How does
It's
that-
you and yours versus me and mine.
How does it go?
That's it. That's all I know.
That's the only lyric of the
I
song.
don't even think it's called What a Time. Is it? What a Time to Be Alive. Look up Digital Dash. No. What's it called?
Bitches down.
What's that EP called? It's the Drake and Future.
What is it called?
Look up Jumpman and just click on that album. It's on that one. Is there one called What a Time?
What a time. Be alive. In yours. You and I. Is that it?
Yeah.
Is it really?
It's something like that.
Right? It's if it takes more than 10 seconds, I'm taking it off.
Yeah, come on.
Is it a
man.
digital dash?
Yeah, look up that
Look at the lyrics.
EP. No, look up the EP and look at the songs.
Oh, okay.
What are they called?
Big rings.
Is there one called What a Time?
Live from the gutter. Diamonds dancing. Scholarships. Plastic bag. I'm the plug. Change locations. Jumpman. Jersey.
I might have just
3430
botched that whole
freestyle.
thing. So
There is a What a Time to Be Alive.
That shows my
I
hip
think
hop
it's 30.
knowledge.
I think it's what.
30 for 30 freestyle.
Oh, that's what it's called. What a Time to Be Alive. Drake and Future.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that's the whole album.
Oh,
So
they say that on one of the songs. Anyways,
Yeah.
it was kind of accurate.
What
What a
I like to
time,
be
huh?
born in the 90, maybe like 98.
Why?
Because I feel like I'm a little envious on my sisters, like how that they got to be like pretty raised without like technology, and they thought like all the other stuff was cool when they were in high school.
You're
Like,
2 years before you. You just said 98.
huh?
You
Yeah,
said
yeah, but I'm
98?
saying, but then I don't want to be too much like them because they're pretty boomerish.
What, to be like a 95?
Yeah, like I need to be a 98,
That
like
is
right in
such
the
a
middle.
weird age.
Like they grew up so
Sorry
quick.
if you're my sister and you're watching this, but like to be born in like 95 or like between 90 and 95, it's just such a weird age.
Like, what are you?
Because it's like, I just don't think you really got that much culture.
I
I mean, the 90s, there was culture. But
no,
like,
because I
as
mean,
a
think
kid
about
in the 90s,
well, think
it's
about
like,
all this shit that was popping in like 2012.
True, they went through the whole emo phase and stuff, you know?
Give me a song.
Where are you?
The
And
face.
I'm so sorry.
Did you see?
I
that?
cannot dream. I cannot sleep tonight.
Did you see that Drake committed suicide? I love false news. Fuck. Did you see Drake hung himself with his own cock to make a
I think the
statement?
craziest fucking news headline I ever had coming to this pod was that Drake exposed himself.
And I didn't know.
And you didn't know, dude. By some fucking miracle, you didn't
God,
know.
I know because I'm
Because
on
you
it.
always know.
I keep my ear to the ground.
Yeah.
Culture is
damn.
ablazing.
But no, the 80s. I like the 80s because. Welcome to the Cozy Show, by the way.
Hi, man, Chris.
Host Chris Marisco, Jaime. It's just everything was so like pow. You know, the
Yeah.
hair was like fucking, like a beehive.
That's
on
when it was
your
like
head.
curly hair
Like,
girls, right?
Yeah, just super curly. I love that look. Like it's just sick. Like, and the guys too. It was like perms and fucking curly hair, brightly colored clothes,
Yeah.
fucking tracksuits and shit. You know,
Fine, so there
and
you
the
go.
music. Like, did you
Why?
hear those
like
TikToks?
like Elvis or not Elvis? Sorry, I'm thinking John Travolta, right? Like he was the lead staple in that time, right?
Movie star.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, his like that one movie where he's like dancing and he's like,
Grease.
no, that one too though. Oh, I
Pulp
loved Grease
Fiction?
as a kid.
I haven't seen Pulp Fiction still,
I
but
still haven't seen it. I don't even want to know what it's
haven't?
about. No,
we should watch it together.
Yeah.
That's a fucking.
we just watched.
I'm not done talking about the '80s, man.
Okay, yep.
The fucking music, dude.
Give me some.
Like,
give me
to
some artists.
be in a club, it's like, don't you forget about me, and you're like dancing with some broad in the club.
Should we go to like? Let's go. Yeah, come back now. Go what? And you just hit a line in the bathroom.
Exactly, and Coke was like safe, you know, and everybody was on it.
And it was probably the purest because it just came
God.
straight from
You know what
Colombia
I
and the
mean?
CIA.
And you're wearing like a fucking crazy like cheetah print button up with like 4 buttons undone, your chest hair is all out, and you're coked out,
And everyone's kind of like,
and everybody's in the club just dancing, you know?
yeah, and it's like everyone, and it's like everyone.
Did you ever see those TikToks where they're like asking my mom how she would dance to this in the 80s, and it's like an 80s song?
Actually, they dance
And they're
good.
like,
I know Joanna been like,
she
was ahead of time.
Dude, I went to a Foreigner, which is another 80s band.
Sure.
Foreigner cover band concert at the Black Oak Casino.
Yep.
I went there with my mom and my sister, and then my dad ended up being there, which is cool. It was like a whole
Crazy.
fucking family
Not
reunion.
planned, dude.
Yeah.
Damn, we're showing a lot of legs. Look at that. All right. Don't do
And you asked for it. You got it.
Stop. We didn't do it because I asked.
Yeah, this wasn't intentional, but I watched my mom dance to like Foreigner. She danced almost the whole time.
By yourself?
She forced my sister to go with her. She was
Nice.
trying to get me a few times. I was like, I can't.
Chris, what the fuck?
I need my friends there. I don't know. I just couldn't. I
Yep.
couldn't do it.
You only got your family once.
I'm like a hit and miss when it comes to dancing in public.
I
know?
thought you would do it,
Sometimes
dude. You
I'm
seem
so
like
down.
You seem like you'd
but
be so
sometimes
down.
I'm like me.
You,
I
you
need my
danced the
hype.
Wurf.
I need my hype men there. Like I need you and like fucking Angel and Noel.
Just to
I
be
need all you
laughing
guys
at our
there.
stupidness.
Yeah, and we're all vibing and you know.
I think you needed a couple drinks.
It was crazy because it was all like old ass people there. Like
Exactly. How
everybody
they
had
gonna-
like
everyone
all
will
white
love
hair.
you.
They were so fucking old. Like everybody, I was like,
Were
damn.
there? Isn't it crazy when you see like old people and they really get down?
And they were getting down. I mean, not getting down, but like they're out there. you
Yeah,
know,
they
a
get
little
down,
bit
they
of
ain't
this,
getting
a
up.
little bit of that.
You know what I'm saying? But like they were doing some cool moves, huh?
No,
Oh.
no, it was nothing. Was
I feel like it's more like the Spanish community. Like the elders really got some groove, you know? Like they're doing some crazy. Like my
Yeah.
mom, you know, how she just throws some crazy ass dances. I'm like,
Yeah, your mom's really good at
yeah,
dancing.
and I'm
So
like,
good.
You just see that with. I think
If your
like,
mom was dancing, I would dance with her. You know, because it's
I
just an opportunity you can't pass up.
she'd be.
You know?
Dude, you know what's so funny? I went to go visit her and we were talking for a while. We actually talked for like an hour, which is nice. She's at my sister's place, and then I was leaving. Oh, what was she doing? She was just doing something goofy, but she was really smiling. She was like,
Really?
You know? And I was just like, dude, you're so like such a bright soul. Sometimes I forget,
Yeah.
you know, 'cause sometimes I'm so angry at her, so bad. Like I just, you know,
Or
it's like it's the
annoyance
son
a
mom
little bit.
dynamic, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you're just such a kind soul sometimes, you know? And she's just so goofy. I'm like, how are you laughing? Like, that's me, I feel like sometimes, because I'm always like, with like coworkers and stuff, I'm always trying to just be laughing and whatever. And I'm like, wow.
I love
good for
that
her.
both of your parents are like a little goofy. Something burning?
Definitely ain't going. Everything's off, though.
I got 2 roasts in the oven right now. I'll check on them in a
we
bit.
got 5 minutes. Hey, real quick. So I have the 80 hits of top 100 songs.
What?
Top 100 songs of 80s.
Of the 80s.
Yeah, ready? We're just going to play a little bit.
Okay. Yep.
Nice. Iconic. Journey.
Dude, Journey is one of my favorite bands of all
Weren't
time.
you looking at that in the, when we were getting vinyls over
yeah,
there?
I
Right,
was. But it was
remember
like
this cover
fucking
art
50
right there.
bucks because we're in a fucking...
Don't stop.
There's so many other hits other than that aren't cringe because that's like so cringe to me now. Cause that's
Well, I
like
hate that.
associated with white people, you know? It's
Jeez.
like cringy white people music.
I think it's just like cringy music. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
sorry, movie music. I hate that a lot of great 80s and 90s and 70s hits have become like overused by movies because the lyrics say what you want them to feel. Like, don't stop believing.
yeah.
That now you can't even take it serious, you know? But
Yeah.
at the time, it was great. Like, imagine if, like, in the future, they're using, like, Drake's lyrics for music, and then everyone's like, well, that shit's cringy because, like, you know.
Yeah.
Like everyone's like playing basketball and you're hearing jump man, jump man, jump man. It's like, whatever. Anyways, ready?
That's interesting. Do you think they're gonna keep using 80s
Like-
songs
what's
as
it
we're
called?
older? Like they'll still be using those songs, or do you think it's gonna transition to be like Ice Spice and like fucking Doja Cat? You know,
Depends what kind of movies. I think like rom-coms, they'll be more like
80s shit still.
I think
What about like Brent Faiyaz in a rom com?
Oh,
Come
yeah, and like a sad music. Like,
on. With that shit up your nose.
damn you. Let's
Let's get a Brent Faiyaz song we could both sing at the same time.
All right. It's so hard when you don't have like a fucking like staple to start it. You know?
Fuck.
Give me something and I'll get it.
What's the one with
I
like
knew
the
it
red
was-
and the yellow and the green in the album cover?
Is that with Tyler the Creator?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sick. I just remember it was like, oh, there's this one line I used to
It's like
scream 'cause-
me.
oh, dun dun
Me.
dun dun.
Me. If you ain't nasty, don't
At
at me.
I got too many
Hoes.
hoes. She like the jump jean when it's dark out and
Yeah,
goes
yeah,
blow back out.
and hope that's okay.
I'm gonna leave you alone. I don't know. That's the word. Oh. Fuck! I know I could do one.
I know we both have
I learned I learned a lot of his songs.
What, on purpose?
Well, yeah, I wanted to sing them.
Like you read the lyrics? so you
Yes,
could-
because I wanted to sing them. I'm like,
Oh,
God,
you sing him too.
myself in the car, you know.
Okay, nice.
About us, about us. Okay, ready?
Who are your top 5 artists right now? Just real quick.
On my repeat list because I
No,
can't.
just
think-
off
okay,
top.
I can't do off top.
Come on.
Faye Webster's up there.
Really?
Like, I just love her stuff.
Wow.
I'm kind of coming back to Tame Impala because I liked him a lot before, and he's just
Yeah.
a very good like I just the lyric, not a lot of lyrics, just vibes, right?
Yeah.
I like a lot of songs. Let me see, but I don't think Steve Lacy's always a great hit. I'm saying a lot here.
You know what I did with Steve Lacy?
I think when you ask a question, you wait for the person to finish, and then we go. Okay, go.
No, finish and I'll say it.
Because I like a lot of songs, just like the songs of things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of like artists. I mean, I know it's pretty controversial. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, Mannequin Pussy's always up there, and Destroy Boys. Those are always my
nice.
favorites. Those are always like going on in there.
Nice.
You're saying?
Solid. You know what I started doing is I started doing the shuffle feature. Okay, because all I've been doing for like a year now is I just like hella songs that I really fuck with.
Yeah.
And so I have like 500 liked songs,
Cool.
and I just play that every day.
Yeah.
Like nothing
I've
else.
been doing that for a long time.
No
or
other
the
playlist.
repeat, which is so like
It gets so
cycle.
It just milks them dry, and they're not your favorites anymore.
Yeah.
I started doing the shuffle, like magic shuffle feature.
What is shuffle though?
So it shuffles your like songs, but it adds in some that you might like. So it just kind of shuffles in some new ones
Do you have the
to put
DJ?
you on a little bit. I never use them, but I do have them.
I think it's so funny.
What's up?
Yeah.
We're
What's
gonna
up?
kick things off with something you listened to back in 2018.
Nice. Let's throw a back one.
Here's 21 Savage.
Yeah.
It's always like this.
Pussy.
Something you don't listen to anymore. But anyways, so did you know that feature though? The shuffle with.
I know there's a lot of.
Do it right now. Look, click this song. Ah, fuck! I can't even do it.
Okay.
So click into it. No. Yeah, right there.
Yes,
That's
yes.
all I want. Is just the fucking play screen. Okay. Now you hit the shuffle, and now you hit it again. Oh,
Yeah, cool.
are you not updated?
I don't think so.
You fucking bum.
I stay below.
If
on
you hit the
trends.
shuffle button twice, real ones know.
Mm.
It gives you these little stars around the shuffle, and it's like we will toss in some like new songs every once in a while to help you diversify your music taste a
Hey,
little bit.
when you-
Learn some new ones.
I haven't done this.
I'm not fucking done
I'm
talking.
sorry.
And it
My
always
mind's-
throws in Steve Lacy, and I'm just like so over it, so I
Yeah.
blocked Steve Lacy from ever coming on again.
You block Steve Lacy,
Dude,
Bro,
I can't.
By the way, isn't Steve Lacy the most like
it's
Gen
always the same fucking songs. Go
Z artist?
Absolutely.
Like, he's like perfect. He's tall. He's black. He's skinny.
Oh.
He's got good style.
I was just talking
like
about his
he's
music.
bi. No, I'm just saying like he's like the perfect staple
I
of
kind of
like this
to
generation.
judge people off the content of their character.
Okay, what do you know about Steve Lacy?
Instead of what they look like.
What's his character?
Can
What
we
do you
do
know
that?
about him?
I mean, his art in its purest form is what I judge him off of. I judge him off of, what he puts out into the world, what he offers to us.
That's good. I mean, all right, that's pretty good. But I'm just saying, like, what a perfect.
Yeah.
Like, if I were to send an artist from this generation, I would say I'd send Steve Lacy
Because
like,
of his
back-
looks?
No, obviously his style too. But I'm just saying, like, the way.
Well,
like,
you only named what he looks like. He's
Well,
tall, he's
obvi- I-
black, he's fucking young.
I think he's bi.
Okay. Is he?
Well, I guess he dresses kind of like that ambiguous kind of vibe, right?
I was
Like, he's
thinking
not
just the music, like, I wish I knew.
like very hippie or hip hop
I
TikTok.
wish I knew you
But he also has
wanted
great
me.
music.
It's just very, like, pop
Yeah.
culture.
I don't know, man,
kinda.
but I would sleep with that man every day of the week.
Really?
Jesus Christ, well.
Top or bottom?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, I've thought about this, but not for the reasons you think, but just because, a thinker. I can't answer that, but there's pros and cons in both. I just can't do it. Because if I really was going to lean for it, like oh my God, we're saying this so early on the pod.
You relax. Who do you have to fucking impress?
You're right.
You have a girlfriend.
True.
Okay? That's all that matters.
If I were to go for it and I was just like heavily into it, like if I was gay at this point,
Okay,
or
yeah.
bi or
Let's
whatever,
spade.
or any of the two, or any of the
Gender fluid.
Mm-hmm.
Not gender fluid, sexually fluid.
Sure. And I was going like all for it, then I'd probably already just go bottom because I'm already in there. Like I'm gonna be in the lifestyle, and I just this is such an interesting thing to say, but like I know that getting fucked. I don't know this, but I just would assume that getting fucked and masturbating would probably be the best.
Gotta be
experience.
euphoria.
It's gotta be the best experience of your life. Like imagine that.
When you get in the prostate,
And you're drinking out. Like, dude, just think of
and
it.
they could play with your balls, or they could jerk you off while they're
From the
fucking
back.
you.
Dude, okay,
Come
okay,
on.
all right. Anyways. And then the top, well, what if it's like tight or something? I don't know. But I don't think I'd enjoy it as much. But I think
Yeah.
it'd be less gay, no offense.
To get fucked? Oh,
No,
to be
to
on
fuck.
top.
Like, I just do it. Like, if I wasn't, like, there yet, I would definitely do, like, top for, like, my first year of, like, my life.
Yeah, I think in our society, it's definitely less frowned upon by, more conservative belief type of people.
But I think either way, you're,
Be
like,
the
you're in
top.
the well, Doesn't matter if one leg's in or both.
Nice.
All right, ready? Another song. Do you know that one?
No.
Okay.
But it sounds very 80s.
Oh, this one's good.
Hey, in the club, dude, come on.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Like,
And then, like, all the girls, like, girl, just wanna
Yeah,
have fun.
you know?
Okay, last one. We'll do top 10, right?
yeah, let's do a few more. I know that
Totally
one, but I
Cliffs
don't.
of the heart. Wait.
That's how it goes.
Okay. Oh, that one's
It was a little different feeling, but,
Thor.
pretty
from
good.
Thor. I think of that one a lot.
It's crazy how, you know how pissed, like, your dad would probably be that
Probably.
you associated that to Thor and not just the song itself?
We listen to Michael Jackson religiously.
My mom told me a story when I was younger.
Uh-huh.
The song you were just playing, Sweet
Billie
Child
Jean?
of Mine,
Oh, the other one? That
by Guns N' Roses.
Uh-huh.
She told me she was, like, making out in the car with some guy
Jesus.
in front of her house to that song. And I think my grandma, her mom, came out of the house and was like, "Get in the fucking house."
Really?
Yeah.
Was she, like, in her high school still?
Yeah, like in high school. Yeah. And my grandma got so fucking pissed because she was, like, watching,
Jeez.
She's like, sorry.
Oh, dude.
I'm sorry.
Come on. She's still alive.
Still
Right?
kicking. Yeah.
Barely. Can't remember her fucking
Come on, man.
wig from her dentures. Did you guys listen to a lot of Michael Jackson?
Yeah, but it's just, I don't know.
You know what? It's something I'm realizing. Do you
It's
guys,
milk dry
like,
for
as
me.
an American, as a white person, do you guys not listen to music like in the background when you guys were doing things in the house?
No, and that's what I hate about my fucking culture. It's like when we I'm more talking about like family parties, family get-togethers.
Okay.
Never music playing.
What?
Not even a fucking TV on. Nothing.
Not
I
even a
swear to God.
radio. Maybe the baseball
It's
radio
so
channel.
bone dry. It's just conversation, and it's just like so boring.
Okay,
I'm
let
like,
me give you some
dude.
scenarios and tell me if you're going to be listening to music. Ready? Okay, of course, cleaning.
25% chance that there's music on.
Okay, and they just have it on the TV or stereo or something, right?
Yeah, or like the Echo, the Amazon Dot or something.
Okay, cooking.
0%. 10%.
Okay, playing outside.
This reminds me of that game we're playing. Playing outside is definitely a 0.
Okay, like in the backyard.
Yeah, 0.
Okay, literally like you and your siblings are home alone, and you guys have time. Like
Me and my siblings, yeah, we're
you
playing
just put
it.
music.
Yeah, but my parents, it's like pretty rare.
Yeah, I was
Basically, just when you're driving.
I went
that's
over
it.
to Taylor's place, my girlfriend, and she, her family, her parents,
This is so much better, fresh.
definitely. Her parents were showing us how to cook a meal.
Really?
We did Caesar salad chicken sandwiches. So good, by the way. And they're showing us. They were mostly emphasizing how do you deal with chicken.
Sounds about white.
Huh? Okay. No, well, it tastes good. But yeah. Well, Taylor found it. But they were really kind of just showing us how to deal with chicken, but also like how to cook and like, you know. Anyways, I told him, I was like, can I put music? I was like, dude, because it was just like, we were just showing us and we were just talking. I'm like, and we're kind of having fun a little bit. I'm like, let's put some music on, you know? Like,
And they said okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
They're like,
laugh?
oh, yeah. They're like, of course. No. He was like,
So what'd you put on? Steve Lacy?
I just put like soft Spanish music. I
Oh,
think it's
really?
like a good pace because I don't want to go crazy and I don't want to do American music.
You gotta
just in
show me
case.
your culture too.
Yeah, and then when I was cleaning, because me and Taylor have been cleaning her room, like I literally look up on Spotify like Mexican cleaning music, and like
Really?
it gets you in the vibe. Like it's
Is it
fun.
like hella like cumbia, like
Yeah, it's
upbeat kind of like? Yeah.
No, say anyway, a lot of singing this episode. Jesus Christ. So, but like, I think that's just normal. Like, I'm always hearing music in the house. You know, like you're just blasting it all the time because it's like, why not? Like, why would I be in silence? Unless you're on the phone, and even then you have it dim. You know, you have it down low. But yeah, cleaning, cooking, just when you're in the house, like when you're in the backyard, just playing it like anytime.
I remember my dad telling me once, he's like, I used to play music whenever I could, like growing up, like anytime I was doing homework or like, I don't remember what else he listed. But he listed a bunch of shit.
Nice.
He's like, anytime I could, I would have music on. But that was like back when he was young, so it's like, it's probably harder to play music, you know? He probably have like I'm sure he probably had like a radio or something.
Yeah, you guys had a
But it's just like crazy because he couldn't choose what he wanted to play probably.
so you just play. Oh, the
Unless he had a
radio. I'm
record
sure he had
player.
radio stations that he knew that would like they play what he
Mhm.
liked. Dude, it's hot as
Mhm.
hell in here, by the way.
Really?
I don't know, maybe because I'm
I
on.
feel pretty good.
Okay,
Next to the vent though.
couple more.
And you know what I still love
Go for it,
from my dad is that he would
Oh,
always
your height.
play.
dude. Chris's dad, 6'7", and look at him.
He's
5'4".
Maybe 6'1".
Dude, 6'1",
He's a
thick.
big man, dude. He's like
And you're
thick in a good way.
You're the tallest sibling, right? Maybe Erica beats you. No, you're the tallest, right?
I think me and Eric are probably the same height, or she might be.
So like
a
none of your,
tiny
not
bit
even your
shorter.
sisters got it. But your mom's pretty short.
I got my mom's genes through and through.
Yeah.
Oh, I have the big dick from my mom too.
2 comments in one podcast about your family, like that is
Sorry,
crazy.
man. But my dad loves AC/DC.
Yeah.
Loves them. Like his favorite band.
What's like a
hands
good
down.
song about him? You know,
from them?
I know a lot from Guitar Hero.
Depends. Like TNT is a good one. Back in Black's a classic.
What is it? Thunderbird.
Whole Lot of Rosie. It's pretty good. Thunderstruck's a good one. Yeah,
Thunderstruck.
that you said.
Uh-huh.
For those about to rock, we salute you. I think it's called. It's a long one.
Okay.
Dude, they have the bangers. Just
Yeah.
hit shuffle and you'll like
Who's like
most of
lead
them.
singer?
Angus Young,
Mike
I
Jagger?
think. Mick Jagger, I think, is from
Mike.
his Rolling Stones.
Mick Jagger. I love his like.
I love
mouth
the
and
Rolling
his, like,
Stones
look.
too.
You know whose mouth I really like? What is his name? I think it's Tyler something. He's the guy that's like a train mouth.
Oh, Tyler. He looks
Tyler.
like a monkey, kind of.
Let me ask you something. You monkey.
You monkey. It's a crazy look, though, right?
Yeah, I love it.
What's his fucking name? Tyler.
We got it. We could get it. It's like an
He was in
H.
Aerosmith, I think, was his band,
Yeah, Aerosmith. It is.
and he was an American Idol judge. Did you watch American Idol growing up?
Barely.
We
I
watched
watched
the
a lot of
fuck
it.
out of
I
that
got
as
like
a
I went through
family.
like a YouTube trend where I would like look up auditions.
Oh
You know, like singing
the funny
versions.
ones and shit.
Steven Tyler. Oh, his first name is Steven. Okay, ready? Another song. Ready? 3, 2.
Oh, that's a good one. I saw that live.
Oh, I'm not
Skip to the middle, you'll know it. No, stay on the fucking Africa.
Oh,
And
okay.
skip to the middle.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is a good one.
Dude, that band too, Daryl and Oates or whatever.
Daryl Hill and John Oates.
Bangers.
Oh, is this
So many
is this
bangers.
it? Oh, where she
She's
goes.
a man eater.
Or is that a
Mhm.
different one?
No, it's the same song.
And then last one. Ready? What is that?
AC/DC.
What's this title?
Lose the lips.
What's the title?
Sing ships.
Oh, okay. His voice.
Who's that? Hold on, I fucking got it. I don't know it, but I'm gonna take this guess. It's about sex. It's implied
You
sex
want me to give
in
you
the
a
title.
hint?
No.
In a sense, but doesn't have that word.
She told me to come, but I was already there. Something like that in the song. Fuck, what's it called?
It's a longer one.
What is it?
Tell me this guy wouldn't have tried in the 80s.
What's the song called? I need to know. Is that your dad?
Yeah.
Dude, killer.
You know what I was
The
thinking? I was
short
like,
shorts?
this is my build if I was like a little thicker, like and stronger. That's how kind of I was getting, like that upper traps, like big arms.
Oh.
There's a little bit more chest, but a good, like he's like a good, like strong, not even a dad bod,
What a
but kind
fucking
of right.
stud.
That's a stud right there.
That's a
Like
stud.
he's thick. Like if I didn't run and I worked,
You have
this
the
is
body
me.
now.
No, come on, he's fit. This I have like this body if I was a little fatter.
I love how high the shorts are.
Yeah.
What was the song
Anyways.
called, bitch?
I forgot. I threw it away.
Come on.
You shook me all night.
That was it?
Long.
Damn it.
All right, can I go to my story?
I've been running and listening to them, and it's great. Anyways. Yeah. Give me your story. Fuck, this is spicy. I'm done. Take a bite.
No, I'm
Oh.
just gonna move it out of your way. So, okay, so I was getting off work today, and I get off work at 5:30. Oh my god, dude!
New shirt. Anyways.
I get off at 5:30, and I wanted to go to practice, which starts at 6:15. And everyone knows me, I back-to-back things. So I was like, fuck, I'm gonna try to get a run in. So I wanted to run later, but then Chris was being iffy, and I was also like, I'm not gonna probably have energy. So I was like, let me just be safe. Let's just do it now. No excuses. 1 mile, maybe 1.5, maybe 2, depending on timing. So I get off at work at like 5:35. I get home by 5:50. Okay, so this is where the story starts.
Yeah.
So I get home, and I'm parking my car, and I'm a little bit in a rush because I want to just do a run, go back, shower, and go to practice. I'm already gonna be a little late to practice.
I thought you were going to run like outside of practice and then just go in.
I was thinking that too, but then I was like, well, why not do it at home? Because then I can shower and restart.
Wow.
So and from work, shower from work. So I park my car, right? When I'm parking my car, I see an Amazon delivery truck. And I kind of see this lady, like she's on the car. Or she's like walking around the car, and she's kind of like limping a little bit. And she's like, they have like bigger bags to fill in more boxes, so you can like grab them all.
Oh, okay.
And she's kind of dragging that.
Is it the Amazon worker?
Yeah.
Okay, so
And she's kind of dragging that. And she's a little heavier. And so I just took a glance, and I'm like, fuck, it's hot today. I was like, ooh, like it's a little like
rough,
but whatever. But I was like, man, that sucks. It's like, maybe should I ask her? And I was like, yeah, whatever. So then I go upstairs, and I was thinking like maybe she has like a limp, or like since she's heavier, she's tired and like going a little slower. But anyways, I go upstairs, and then I shower. I get ready real quick, and I was kind of thinking about it. I was like, I should have said something. Like I should like just something.
Are
Like, hey,
you
you good?
okay?
Fuck. So then I go down, and I go on my run. And when I leave to go on my run, I see that the car is now parked on the left side. If you know where I live, it's like the side gate, like so it's down the aisle, near the side gate.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I
yeah.
park over here, they're all the way down
So
there.
she had moved further.
Yeah,
down
but
the
she
parking
parked,
lot.
and they never park. So
Yeah.
I'm like, either she's on her break, or like that's her home base, and she's just getting stuff from there. But they usually block the aisleway; they don't care, or like go to the side.
Yeah.
I was like, or like she's in trouble. I was like, I'm just gonna. I couldn't see her, so I'm like, if I would have saw her, I'd be like, okay, I could analyze. But I was like, yeah, whatever. So I go on my run. I run for a mile and a half. It's good, whatever. Come back. And then I still see the car there, and I'm like,
Yeah, an Amazon delivery van, being in one spot for that long, it's
Yeah.
got to be red flag.
Exactly.
Because those motherfuckers,
They're
I
on the
think,
move.
have like the craziest quota to fucking deliver
Exactly.
hella packages.
so I was like, man, okay, whatever. And I don't know. Again, like, I don't know. I'm just doubting myself. I'm like, in my mind, I don't want to feel like an idiot, and I don't want to come off as rude. Being like, are you okay? And then like she's totally fine. I'm like, oh, I
Like,
look like
yeah.
an asshole. Yeah. But it was more just like maybe just coward. Like I just didn't want to come up to a person. And
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know. It's just
yeah,
like a
yeah.
weird, without like 100% her being like, help,
Yeah.
which is stupid. So then I go upstairs and I shower, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna leave to practice. It's like 6:15.
Mm-hmm.
So keep in mind, I got there probably at like 6:50.
It's 6:15 now.
Oh, sorry, 5:50.
Okay.
And I was leaving to the practice at 6:15.
Damn,
Okay.
leaving when it starts, huh?
Yeah. I was like, whatever. Maybe they're starting a little late. I'm only 12 minutes away. So then I get in my car, and I still see it's parked, and I'm like, so I could go out through the front gate and not pass the Amazon van.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But saves time. But I'm like, I'm going to go through the side gate so I could pass her and just see what the hell's going on. And so I'm driving up, and as I'm driving up, I see her kind of like walking from the front to her passenger side. So she's kind of coming out of sight,
Uh-huh.
but it's not looking good. Like she's looking like again, how she was earlier, just kind of like limping and, slow and leaning against the car pretty heavily.
Oh, fuck.
So then I was like, okay, let me get. So I kind of blocked her, and I was like, hey, a little awkward, right? I was like, hey, are you okay? Like, do you need water or anything? Like, are you good? And dude, oh my god. So she was like, so sad. She was like, I don't know. Like she was like mumbling, bro.
Like drunk,
sweating,
like drunk, kind of mumbling.
Yeah,
Fuck.
like just awful. Like she couldn't answer the sentence.
And
really.
by the way, today in Modesto,
yeah,
100 degrees.
I think 104.
Triple digits, 104. Yeah,
And
like
by the time I got there, it was like
excessive heat.
it's probably 5:30, so it just passed that heat
Peak,
phase.
right? The
Yeah,
peak
so it's probably
fucking-
still like high 90s, but it just had 100 for at least an hour or two.
Damn.
So then I'm like, fuck. So I get out of the car immediately, and like I have a fresh water bottle because just in case she did say yes, I had it.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, I got out, and I was like, hey, like, are you, what's going on? Are you okay? And she's like not answering anything really. Like she's
Dude,
mumbling.
That's crazy.
And she's like mumbling and stumbling. And I'm like, okay, wow. Like, okay, you're bad, which is fine. Like this is what I was kind of anticipating. So then I was like, okay, let's like sit you down right here on this curb. So I'm like kind of helping her like down.
Yeah.
And she's not really like answering much questions. Like everything's taking forever to answer. So any information I'm giving you, it took a lot to get, right?
Yeah.
So I'm asking her name, like,
Like you haven't asked her multiple times?
Yeah, or maybe like once or twice, but she's just taking forever. That's a lot of, it's like a lot of like waiting 30 seconds. But I'm not going to be like, hurry up. So I'm like just waiting for the answer, asking her name, like, what's going on. And, oh my God, my sister's like freaking out. Hold on.
Okay.
She's like,
Can you mark it if you can?
I'm just going to text her podcast.
Oh, okay.
So then where was I? So then I tell her like, what's your name? And I had something. And then I'm like, okay, what's going on? Like, like, do you have, what the fuck do you want?
What?
I'm gonna tap it. Hold on.
What'd she say?
Because I told her I had a story.
Oh.
Because I left the door unlocked.
She's like dying to hear your story.
So then,
Even after you said podcast, she's like,
when are you gonna be done?
Jesus.
So then sorry, we're back. So then I'm like, she's like, oh, I just called my dispatcher. Like, he's going to be here. I was like, okay. I was like, where's your phone? So I found her phone, and I called the dispatcher. And I was like, hey. I was like, I'm just the guy who lives around here. Like, she's looking pretty bad, out of shape. Like, are you coming? Like,
Yeah.
Are you coming? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I'm going to be there in like 3 minutes. I'm on my way. I'm like, okay. I'm going to be with her until then.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting down. We're on the curb in
So
the
you're
shade.
talking to Bezos.
Yeah. Talking to Bezos himself.
The man himself.
So I'm like sitting with her, and I'm like kind of like rubbing her back. She'd be like, "That's like it's okay." And I gave her some of my water, and she barely drank like this. Like she's like shaking drinking this. It's awful, dude.
I think it's hard probably to drink once you're that
And
dehydrated. Like,
anyways,
you
she
can't
keeps
chug it.
fainting.
No.
Yeah, like passing out.
And you're sitting on the curb, so is she falling backwards?
So one time she fell backwards and like onto the bushes, like flat, just eyes rolled back, and I was like, "Holy hell!" So I'm like,
eyes rolled back.
yeah, like.
Oh my
And I'm
god.
like, hey, it doesn't take a lot to wake her up. She's like every time she's waking up, like startled. Like,
Fuck. Yeah.
oh, what's going on? Anyways, so bad. And a couple times she'd like sit like this, and then
Fall
I would,
forward.
like she would just like not move.
Oh, just faint like that.
Yeah, and I'd be like, hey, and she's just waking up. She's just passing out. And
She
she
think
said,
it's dangerous for her to pass. Like, is it better to keep her awake in that situation?
I think so. I don't
Is
know.
like a concussion where it's like don't go to sleep.
That's kind of my mentality. I'm not an expert here, but I'm pretty sure I was like, let's just stay up. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, because I mean, you're just laying in the fucking asphalt or in the tree.
True.
I'm like, I don't know.
Are you in the shade at this
We're in
point?
the
or you're still
shade, but
sun?
we're still like, it's still hot outside.
As hell. Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, like, let's stay up. Let's, talk a little bit, but I'm just kind of just sitting with her, like, just kind of rub her back, be like, it's, it's okay. Like, it's whatever.
sweet, man.
And then, no, whatever. But then So then I leave because I got to practice. No, just kidding. So then
Rubbing the back's kind of crazy, but
I just felt like a comfort. Like I feel like she was so alone because I'd ran and done all this stuff. It'd probably been like 30 minutes since I've seen her struggle initial. So she's been going through this like shit for a minute. I'm talking like minute. Yeah. Like she had to drive and park. Like she was.
And it's. I'm sure there's probably like at least 5 people that like came home.
A bunch of people.
Well, fuck, at that time, probably everybody's coming home. It's like, damn,
I know there was
saw
even
her
just her. Like even there was probably a few cars passing us. Anyways, so then I'm like, oh shoot, it's probably better inside with like an AC. So I like go into if I was first
in
story
her car, you're saying?
And if I was first story, I would have taken it to my house. Like AC in the house.
But stairs
like,
are
but
no
it's
go
stairs. I'm like, dude, that's devious.
Yeah.
Like, because especially going down, like she's just gonna fall. Anyways, the way she's like, dude, she can't even walk. So I bring her in the car and then I put her in the front and then I turn on the AC.
You steal the fucking van.
And then I look through my packages and I get a free iPad.
Oh shit.
Oh wow, cool. And then that's so bad. And then I
you get fucking sued now because you're not supposed to enter.
Yeah,
the
not
van
supposed to go in there
as a civilian.
I was thinking, I was like, how much can I get away with? But I'm like, I don't give a shit. Anyways, so then I like put the AC on and it's actually pretty cold. Like it's blasting cold. Yeah. I'm like, okay, it's still cold, which is good. So like I kind of like help her on. So I'm like going very slow because she could barely. I was really scared because she had to do a big like 2 steps to get in the car, and I was like, fuck, like I don't want her to like just collapse or something.
How did you present the idea of going in the car?
I was just like, okay, like let's go in the car. Like it's probably colder.
And she's sitting already, right?
Yeah.
So it was hard to like.
Like she's giving me like 60, 70. I'm really just guiding her with like my hands around her and kind of like being behind her and like kind of just in case she falls back, you know? And
that's crazy.
And it's crazy, dude. I'm telling you. So then we go inside the car and she just sits like she's just like dead, right? Yeah. Oh, initially too when I got there, I asked her, I was like, "Hey, do you have any water? Like, do you need water?" And then she has like a little bigger jug. It probably holds like 3 water bottles.
Stanley cup?
No, it's like a see-through plastic one.
Oh.
Empty.
Fuck.
I'm like, fuck, yeah, you need water.
She's down bad with nothing, man.
So then I was like, okay. So yeah, anyways.
Poor lady.
So she didn't have water. So put her in there, and then I'm like, okay, what do we think? And then the guy is still not here. Like it's been a while. So then I call him.
More than 3 minutes?
Yeah, it's been like maybe 8. So I call him. I'm like, hey, did you get lost or do you need help? Because I know you have to go through the gate and all this stuff. And he's like, hey, sorry, like we're coming from Antigua. There's a lot of like lights. And he's kind of like, I don't know, we're in the background. Like it's not like we're having much direct conversation. I'm just like,
oh, like he's just like answering.
Like I could hear him in the back being like, there's like a lot of lights. Like it's just kind of like, it's an interesting dynamic right now because it's a lot going on. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I just hang up.
Yeah.
Like I don't really care. I mean, I care, but like I'm more focused on this. But like as long as you're telling me on your way, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kind of presenting you with a sense of urgency. Him.
Yeah.
And so then I'm like, okay, what do I do? So then
some Pedialyte would have gone crazy, huh?
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
So then
Gatorade?
She's not really drinking the water anymore because she's like doesn't want to. Dude, then what really scared me, when we're sitting actually before we got in, she was like, it's cold. She's like, I'm really cold. And she's like, why am I cold? Yeah, we're in the shade.
Oh my God.
It's like, I'm really cold. Like, why is it cold?
That's really bad.
And I'm like,
it's always bad when the body's feeling the opposite. Like
always.
In cold, when you have hypothermia, they're like hot.
Yeah, burning.
And so they always find him like dead naked in the snow because they thought
and I was like, oh my God, like I don't really know what to say some of these things. I'm like, it's okay. Like I'm just like, it's okay. Like that's normal. Yeah, whatever.
You don't want to fucking but like, oh my God.
Yeah, oh my God, you're cold. But dude, when she said that, I was like, that's deep. Like that's deep symptoms.
At any point are you thinking 911? Does that ever cross your mind?
I think if she passed out and didn't wake up, but even then I just feel, I don't know why, but I just feel bad because I'm like, am I giving these like girl this hospital bill or is like what is she, I don't know, is she coming to
in America? But I always think about that too.
Yeah, and I'm like, what if she doesn't want it? Like now, like
and they're pissed at you later, like
not even pissed, but more just like they have to deal with the repercussions. I don't think she could sue me or anything, but more just like fuck, like now I gotta pay this $4,000 bill or something, and I just don't know like how serious is this. I don't really know the signs of this shit. I mean, I know common sense, and I know it's pretty bad.
Yeah,
but I'm like, I think she could last, but I don't know how much longer, without it being like. I would have hated though for her like to really do like maybe like what she goes into like a fucking cardiac seizure or something, and I didn't call the EMT. So I guess it's always better safe than sorry. Fuck it, call. It's on the company time. Maybe they'll pay or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, so then we're in the car, and then I'm just like, okay, this feels a lot better. It's a lot colder. She's just like leaning on it, just like shit's airing.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, she's also cramping hard.
Oh, fuck.
She's like, like really like an agony, and I'm like, fuck, I don't really know what to do there either. I can't really do much. I'm like
You
in a
can't
dead
really
end.
do shit
Yeah,
besides
like
try
just
to give
kind of
her
like
water.
rub her and like try to give her water and just being like, it's okay, and like getting her in cool air. Like the damage is already done.
It sucks because she probably needs water, but also like salt and like electrolytes
Yeah.
and shit. Like,
And I think it needs to be taken like either IV at this point or just like
yeah,
slowly.
at that point.
Like I can't really force drink it. Like I need an EMT to do like something like an IV.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyways, so like I'm not gonna be like take it, you know. So then I'm like, okay. So I'm waiting, and we're in the car, and then I see like there's a guy that drove past us, and he's kind of like breaking his neck because I'm in the van.
In an Amazon van also?
I'm in the no, just normal.
Okay.
And I'm in the Amazon van, and this girl's like this, and I'm like rubbing her back, being like, oh, that's good. And obviously you can see like, and my car's parked in the street still.
Well, blocking it, yeah.
Blocking it and people, so they have to go like around me, but like really tight. And I didn't want to just move it because I was like, I don't want to risk like her just passing out and hitting something.
Yeah, imagine she hits her head or something. Fuck.
Exactly, especially in the concrete. Or even in the car, I don't want it like to start and just roll. I don't know, you know.
Yeah,
and
you
I
never
just
know.
don't want her to be alone. You know, it's scary. So then he comes actually, and he's like, hey, he's like, does she need water or something? And I was like, I got water, but he's like, what about ice water? I was like, just do that. Like, maybe it's colder than mine. Because my water bottle is starting to heat up a little bit. And I'm like, I don't know. Any help can
Yeah.
help. Like, what if she really needs ice water? Which I'm pretty sure she just needs cool water at this.
Any water.
Yeah. Well, seriously, warm water.
Yeah.
So then he goes, and I don't know. It's almost like with the whole, like, I got scared. What was crossing my mind was the whole, like, Auschwitz death camp scenario where they're, like, starving. They don't have food. And then they, like, all fed them. And then they just died because they ate too much.
Yeah.
I'm like, what if he drinks too much water and it's, like, going to put her into shock?
That's what I kept thinking about this whole time. It's
Nice.
like the
But
Holocaust.
she didn't even
and
drink
survivors.
that much. So, like, I don't think that would have happened.
Yeah.
But I was just scared that she was going to start chugging it. I'm like, fuck. Like, I don't know if that's good. You know, maybe little by little.
Yeah.
But who knows? Anyways, like I said, it's already, like, probably hours and hours of damage. So it's like, you're behind. I just don't know what to do. Like, you're not catching up with this naturally at this point. You need the EMT.
Yeah.
So then and then I told him, I was like, hey, can you get, like, a rag and, like, give me some ice
Yeah, that'd be
and
good.
wrap it and I'll put it on her head or something. Or a wet towel. I was like, cold wet towel. I don't know. He's kind of confused. I don't know why, but I think he just couldn't process it, or he didn't want to give me a towel. One of the two, because he was kind of like,
Well, he's probably calculating, like, do I really want to drive all the way home and get a towel and come back? or
well, he's
whatever,
walked.
you
He
know?
could walk in distance.
Oh, he
lives
there.
here.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
I drive all the way home. So I was like, you know what? Just give me the water. He's like, all right. And you know,
It's like, that I can do.
yeah. And honestly, like he was cool. I talked to him after, but the only thing that like kind of was annoying was like I just see him walking. I'm like, show a sense of urgency, bro.
Yeah.
Like he's talking to his wife, like he's talking to his girl, like walking. I'm like, come on, let's go. You know, like I'm running.
Yeah.
But I get it. Like maybe he's just still in shock, and like I already had the water. Like he's not doing anything like life saving. Like she's not bleeding out, and like
Yeah.
she's, so I get it. I'm not like saying anything, but I did was like, you know.
Are you like in your rash guard and gi pants?
No, I was in my shorts and a shirt.
Oh,
I was in
nice.
when I came in,
Nice.
so thankfully, and I kept just being like, dude, where's this dispatcher? Like, what are you gonna do? So then I was like, okay. I was like, do you have you been like, do you call your parents? Like, have you called them? And she's like, yeah, I kind of talked to
How
them.
old is the lady?
I really don't know. Anywhere between 20 and 30.
Okay, I was for some reason I'm imagining an older woman.
No, she's like our age.
Oh, okay.
So she, you know, her body's good, you know, but yeah, so. But she's just sweating, shaking, cramping, like hallucinating. She passed out once and she came out. She's like, where are we? And I'm like, we're at the apartment. She's like, oh, okay. Like everything's just slurred and like non-cohesive.
Yeah. Coherent.
Coherent. There it is. And so then I'm like, okay, what's your password? She's like, something. And then I called her home and I talked to her dad. I thought it was mom or dad. I was like, hey, you know, just like I live here and like, you know, I think your daughter's like suffering from like heat stroke or something. He's like, yeah, it sounds like it. So I guess she was already talking to him, I think.
Oh.
And he thought I was 911. He's like, are you 911? I was like, no, I just live here. You know, I was like, I don't know, like if there's anything you want to do. But then I see another Amazon van, which is the dispatch.
Oh.
Right when I called him, which kind of sucked because I really wanted to talk to him, get his opinion. Like it's his daughter.
Yeah.
Because she was saying, oh, another thing that was so sad. She was saying that they wanted to call, their parents wanted her to call 911. But she's like, but they don't want you to call 911, like Amazon or whatever. They're like, I'm gonna get fired if I do, and I'm gonna get
Jesus,
fired
man.
if like we're stopping like
Fuck
this and all this stuff.
Amazon.
And I told her, I was
Jesus.
like, who gives a shit, you know?
Yeah.
She kind of giggled at that, which is funny.
Oh, you said
She's
that?
just like, but I mean, I get it. You don't actually, who gives a shit? But you know, who gives a shit? It's your life.
Yeah.
I, like, you know, I told her, I'm
You're
like,
literally dying right
like
now.
who cares if you have a job? I'm like, you're gonna find another one, you know?
Yeah.
And then, so that was another thing that was kind of stopping me from calling 911. But also, like, if things get bad, like I'm calling 911. And I was pissed at the dispatcher. Like, come on, what
Yeah, fuck
are
this
you?
guy.
It's already been like 15 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways, like, just give it to me straight so I know what I'm dealing with. Like, I feel like he was trying to save his ass, being like, oh, we're only a few minutes away, but they're not.
Yeah.
You know, typical, like, I don't know.
Mexican time.
Sure.
Sorry.
And then, so then I'm like, okay, actually, you know, the dispatcher's here. Let me talk with him because he's in the situation. He's live. He's the lead. So, and you're just the dad. Sorry, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you're far. So I'm like, okay, like, you know, I'll call you back or whatever. And I just kind of hung up. Like,
Did
I don't
you
really
tell
care.
the dad like she's fading in and out of consciousness?
No, I didn't get to even really start the convo because
Fuck.
right when I called
Yeah.
him and like started talking to him, I see the Amazon. All I really said was like, she looks like she's suffering from heat stroke, and he's like, yeah, it sounds like it. And I was like, I'm not really sure like what we want to do. But then I saw the dispatcher, and I was like, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
So then he comes in, and it's like these two guys, and he kind of, so I'm in the van and she's in the driver's seat. So he comes and he's like, I don't know if he's trying to set, I don't think he knows the situation yet, because he's like opening the door, but she's like leaning on it.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
But then like she kind of like backs away, and then he's like kind of getting it in real time, like how bad it is, because he was like wanting her kind of to get out of the car, because he wanted to move her from that car to the other person's car. The other person was going to drive her to wherever, and he was going to finish her route and then drive her car home or whatever, Amazon.
Yeah.
But then, well, first thing he asked was like, have you been hydrating? Which I guess it was like kind of assessing the situation, but also like, it's, you know,
fuck,
clearly
man?
it doesn't even matter if she said yes. Like, what is that
Yeah.
going to show you? Clearly it's not enough. And another thing, he was kind of making a couple comments throughout, being like, you know, make sure you like, you know, you have to be hydrating, and like you have to be doing this. And it's like, right now she doesn't know ABCs. Anyways,
It's like scolding a drunk person
exactly.
when they're blacked out.
But I don't know. Maybe he was panicked too. It's like
Yeah.
we're all human, I guess.
Get it.
And so he's trying to get her to go down, dude. And she takes like, and like her legs are shaking. She's like, my legs, like I don't think I can. And like she tries, and then she just falls like down. And he's like, oh, you know, like holding her.
Oh, I thought she fell
no,
away.
like, no.
Fuck.
And so then he's like, dude, like you're way too weak. He's like, you're not gonna be doing anything. So he's like trying to figure this out. So then the two guys kind of help her to the car, and I'm opening the doors. Initially, he wanted her in the back, but then I told her, I was like, I think the passenger would be better because it has AC. So they moved to the passenger, because the back was good because it was open. So she kind of almost could like lay down or something, but it's not even seats, I don't think. So I don't know.
seat belt
Yeah,
or
nothing.
anything.
So like
yeah.
put her in the passenger. So then he put her in the passenger, and then I'm like telling him kind of how she's been. Like I'm like, dude, she's already fainted a bunch of times. Like she doesn't really know what's going on. I told him like her phone password, who she's been calling for the parents, and then I'm kind of just staying there because I'm like, I'm not leaving her side. Like I don't really trust them, and like I want to make sure that like they're gonna be taking it serious. Like where's she going? You know, because if it's not like a good answer, I want to be pissed. So then I'm like staying by her side, and then one of the guys had like an IV kind of thing, like liquid IV,
nice.
like Gatorade almost thing.
Yeah.
So he put that, and it was cold water. It's perfect. So either they bought that at the store, or they just had it for themselves because they're also doing their routes.
Mm-hmm.
So that was beautiful, dude. It was like perfect. And she drank a good amount of that, which was nice.
Nice.
And then she goes, they're like kind of like packing up and like getting ready to leave, but it's taken a long time. Like I'm telling you, like they're trying to figure out everything out, like what's going on, what are they gonna do. So it's kind of annoying because it's like, fuck, like she needed help like yesterday. So then
she should be in the fucking hospital with an IV, because obviously she can't drink like enough water, and that's gonna take so long to like.
And like how far are you from anything?
Yeah.
If you're not using the EMT, it's still like a fucking 20-minute drive. Anyways, so then they're about to leave, but then she starts like gagging.
Oh,
so then
that's what I was worried about.
So then I tell the guy, I was like, I'm gonna go get a garbage bag from like my house. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
And this is a sense of urgency. I'm running.
That's why you need the fucking IV, because like I feel like it's really hard to keep fluids down when you're that dehydrated.
Yeah.
Because you get like sick. You
But
know?
what are you saying with IV? Sorry, I thought you were talking about like liquid
'cause
IV, like
if
the
you-
powder.
no, the
Yeah,
actual
IV,
IV.
yeah. Because you're probably throwing everything
It
at
goes
once.
straight in your blood. It's quick, you know.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so then I run to the room. I run to the house. I go upstairs. I grab a bag. I grabbed a Gatorade, even though I'm like, well, she's probably good with the other stuff. But I was like, just in case they run out, she tries it. Here's some Gatorade. And then I got.
You went back and they're gone.
and it's just her back in the car, and she's like, I think she could do the route. And then I get a Ziploc bag, put ice, and put the rag over it, and wet the rag.
Nice.
I'm like, I don't know. This is the best motherly thing I could do. I really don't know. I'm like, I don't even know if it's like cold enough, but I think it was.
Yeah.
It's wet, and it's ice.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So worst comes to worst, she gets rid of the rag, just puts it on her head. Because I think I looked it up while I was running what to do, and it was like cover them in like cold water, like coldness, and like take off like layers.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. And then, and I wanted to be searching as I was with her, but it was in my car.
Oh fuck yeah.
So I was like, damn it, I don't want to like leave her. And maybe I could have for like 2 seconds, but I should have, honestly, because the internet's in my fingertips. I could be like 5 things to do when someone's overheating, like, you know, like maybe I had to lay her down. Maybe you said like maybe she needs to sleep, or maybe I, you know, something.
You start blowing on her. Like, someone steals your car.
A scam from her. Her fucking boyfriend comes out of the nowhere, punches me, gets in the car. Stop. So then and by the way, I hope she's okay. So then I come back and I'm running. I'm like, okay, here's this, here's that, and you know, just in case you need this, and I give it to her. And the guy's like, the other guy, he like gives it to her like it's kind of fuckly wrapped. Like I barely wrapped it. Like I just ran it, and so he just gives it to her. So I grab it. That was a sizzle.
Do you hear that?
I
think
grab
that's
it,
what's burning.
like the drip.
I think the roast fluid is dripping on the oven, and it's like. You know.
So I grab it out of her hand and I rewrap it because I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
She's like not even looking. I'm like, what are you doing? I get it, and then but I get it. They're in distress too, but still, come on. Like I'm 23.
Yeah.
Figuring this shit out. So like, I wrap it, put it back on her, and she's like, oh, I'm sorry, because it's like my rag. I'm like, dude, I don't care. It was I didn't even notice, but I try to get the least smelliest one.
Oh
Because
god.
like kitchen rags, they kind of have like a scent to them because you're using them to clean and all that stuff.
Sure.
And I'm like, so I'm like, no, like I don't care. Like I just keep it, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so then they close it, and then he's taking forever to leave, and I'm like waiting. I'm like, what's taking so long? Finally leave. Basically, they're gonna take her to the Amazon facility because they have their own like health, kind of like how we have athletic trainer.
Yeah.
I think they probably, especially
nice.
how big they are, they probably have like a real
sure,
good
yeah.
facility. I'm hoping, and it's probably cheaper, and it's in network, and they have proof, and you know they won't count as a hit or anything.
They probably wouldn't even charge her. Hopefully.
Fuck. I'm pretty sure she just needs to be in cold, IV. I don't know. Anyway, so they finally take her, and then I'm talking with the neighbor guy, telling her what I saw, and then talking with the guy, and then the guy was just like the dispatcher. He's like, yeah, it's her first day back, and he's like, I told her like to stay in the warehouse, kind of, but she said she was good to drive, but like he's like, but it's hot. He's like, you need to be like hydrating, you know. I mean, he has the experience, I get, but it just sucked because I was just like, fuck, you know?
Yeah.
Anyways, it just sucked because in the car, she was like crying about it a little bit, being like, I don't want to get fired and all that stuff.
Fuck.
And then she had like a son in her background, her son.
Wow.
I was like, oh, is this your son? She's like, yeah. Jeez. Rough. You're just trying to work. And it's like, their rate is crazy probably to make it. So she's probably in a rush already. And it's 3 flight of stairs. You see my apartment? It's 3 flight of stairs. Each building. There's like 9 of them.
Yeah.
And that's one place. Anyways, I felt so bad. And then, I was like, okay, well, I'm at her, and said hi to my neighbor and bye to the guy. I was like, hopefully she's all right. I really wanted to be like, can I have your number so I could see if like she's gonna be all right, you know? But I was like, that's gonna complicate things. Like I just, like I'm not. That's
one more thing for her to fucking worry about.
It's fine.
Right
Like just whatever.
Yeah.
And I hope she's all right, and I think she will be. I really think it's just like, I don't think she's not gonna die, right? Like I don't think like she would have to be in there for like a whole day, and not drink any water, and like I think it would take a lot to get to that point. I think she's just really on the deep end, but
I think she's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. So I finished that, and I was still obviously I did great, whatever, but I was because I don't know what people are gonna say, but I was still really disappointed in myself because it took like 4 warning signs to get to me to like go to her.
Oh. Yeah.
And I was just so pissed because she said she called the dispatcher when she passed out. I think she passed out probably that first initial time when I saw her. And anyways, think about it. I got there. I went upstairs. I changed. I went on a run. I came back. I showered. And then I did it. That was an extra 30 minutes of her being like down bad. And I was just like, dude, 30 minutes earlier. I could have done something 30 minutes earlier, which in these cases are a lot. It's a long time. Dude, like her being alone for 1 minute scared me. 30 minutes of her just being like dragging.
In and out.
And
she moved the car too, right?
She parked it. I'm like, how?
Fucking that's
reverse parked it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So then I just felt like so disappointed being like, because I always think of like these scenarios of me being like, oh, like I want to help people if I see something, you know, like, hey, do you need whatever, doing the right thing. And you know, there's been times where I do it, like that's some stories, right? But this was like a perfect example. I'm like, why did I wait so long? Like, why couldn't I just be exactly? And like, why couldn't I just be like, I'm seeing something a little suspicious. It takes 1 second. Hey, are you okay? Good. Do you need water? No. Okay, perfect. You know, that's it. Even if she told me off, be like, I'm good, whatever. Who cares? You know, like
who cares?
And most of the time, she's probably be like, no, I'm good, thank you.
And I think probably like glad that you checked
like looked
in,
out,
you
it'd
know?
been nice. Or maybe she just needed a water bottle. Like, oh yeah, do you have an extra water?
Yeah.
These people deliver our packages every day. Anyways, and then, but I also did feel good. Obviously, how to handle the situation, but also like, I was like, thankfully, I even went that time before because I was gonna go to practice, man. You know?
Yeah.
I'm like, thankfully, I just went at that time because she would have been alone for I don't know how long.
Yeah.
She might have just crawled in her truck and just passed out, you know, or in the concrete and just passed out. But by then, someone would have went. But who knows? Who would have found out?
Jesus,
like for how long? You know, how long it would take to find out? Sorry. Anyways, it's a crazy story.
It's crazy because you just never know now, which I'm sure she's fine. Like 99.9%.
Yeah, 99.9.
But it's like, I'm sure she would love to like thank you or something, you know, and like she'll never.
Yeah.
I mean, probably never see you again, you know.
Which is like,
well, maybe you see her driving around, you know.
Yeah.
If she usually does that route, maybe she'll be back.
Yeah, maybe. I'm sure she's gonna take some time off though, probably a week or something. But I just felt so bad. I was just like, so miserable. One, you know, of course, that corporate side pissed me off, being like, David, like you're pushing this person to like. Obviously, she could have hydrated more and like done some different things, but it's like Jesus, this girl's working at like 100 degrees. She probably has like 100 packages. Just go up these stairs. Like, you're promising next day deliveries every day with every like membership.
Yeah.
Like, it's just too much for people. And you're probably understaffed, so you know one person has to do all these.
Yeah, sure.
It's like, why do you have to push it to the limit? And she's like,
Always.
you know, she's like, we can't like even take our breaks really, you know, because she was saying that like because of the rate and all that stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
We can't even take our breaks?
Yeah.
It's crazy because you hear that, but then I thought it was like dispelled, that like rumor.
Yeah.
Because remember they'd say they're like peeing in bags and shit, or like peeing in bottles and stuff.
A lot of delivery drivers,
because
right?
they can't stop. But specifically Amazon,
I feel like
say.
it's obviously, and also like it depends on the person. Someone's gonna be like, yeah, I could make that shit easy, but someone's gonna be like, dude, it's hard. You know, it's like everyone's physical capabilities. But it's like the point is, I shouldn't have had to be like a NFL star, like fucking go 8 hours of the shift to make it. Like, not saying you should be cruising and relaxing either, but there should be like a balance.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
Anyways,
like
that's the story, and
more
then I came here because I was like, well, it was 7 o'clock, so I was saying that whole thing lasted maybe 50 minutes, which, like I said, she needed help like yesterday. Like, that's an hour basically. From when I saw her, it had been an hour.
Yeah, fuck.
So I'm like, just so long.
That's scary, dude.
Yeah, that's
right. I think once you get to that point, it's like your organs are starting to like not work.
Yeah, she's shaking, dude.
Like,
she's shaking.
You know?
She's sweating.
Shit's
she's
starting
passing.
to shut down.
She keeps fainting, dude. She can't answer she can't answer a sentence.
That's crazy.
I'm like, wow.
It's
like,
so crazy.
I just didn't expect it to be that bad.
Yeah.
Anyways, hopefully she's all right. Hopefully they don't do anything bad. Like, I don't know. She doesn't get disciplinary action, but
I mean, ridiculous.
She still put the company first. Even when I was telling her, she's like, they're gonna do my route, but like I don't want to like leave it a mess, and like she's trying to clean it, and I'm like, dude, who cares?
Yeah.
That's when I made her like sit down. I was like, dude, like doesn't matter. Like they don't care. I mean, like they probably care, but I'm like, the dispatcher doesn't care more than your life, you know? Hopefully,
it just doesn't fucking matter, man.
Anyways, that's crazy, huh?
That's crazy.
Crazy story.
It's not what I was expecting.
Right?
I thought you were gonna say like she hit your car or you hit someone's car or something like that.
Just kind of like a damper in my mood.
I think you did great. I think you did good. I think you should feel good about it.
I was a little shaky too because I was just like so nervous. But I think I was as sharp as I could be. Yeah. I think the only thing that I wished I knew more was I wish I was more like a mother. Because I think a mom would have been a little bit more like you just have experience like with your sick children
instincts of like
hey, let me get a rag immediately, put it on the back, and like let me take off I made her take off her jacket, like her Amazon jacket, but still like, you know, like there's just things, you know, like when Taylor got her something in her eye.
Yeah,
I'm sure my mom could have been a little. I mean, my mom was there, but like certain situations, your parents are just like, dude, I've been through this with kids and the life experience, and I've heard it from my grandmas and I've seen it. So I think that's the only thing that sucked. I was like, I only know you just need water. You should probably like loosen up a little bit with clothes, and like stay cold. I mean, that's kind of key, but
Yeah.
You know, I don't know any other symptoms. I'm like, I just don't know. Like when she was getting cold, I was like, I just don't know what to do. Like you're just so on the deep end. So any EMTs out there, I wonder, like, give me some professional advice. Anyways, can I tell you this other thing?
Yeah.
Okay. This one's a little bit longer too, so sorry.
All right.
So, I had a dream,
Oh.
okay, a couple nights ago. Also, if you're the Amazon lady, which you're never going to be watching, but, you know, put it in the universe. Hopefully you're okay. Like, really, please. And, you know, just be careful, I guess. And it sucks that you had to be in that position. All right. So, I had a dream a couple nights ago.
Let me guess. You're fucking superhero fighting fucking crime.
No, I wish. God. I want to learn how to lucid dream. Anyways.
Me too.
And I used to want to do it as a kid, but then I got scared because people would say you get like sleep paralysis
or
something.
Don't you? Have you ever had this experience where you're talking about that topic with someone and they're like, "Oh, you can't lucid dream?"
Or they're like, "I can't."
do it all the time.
Yeah,
but they're saying it like it's no big deal.
That's what just
like it's the easiest shit.
Izzy just told me that. Izzy just told me that.
They'll just say it like it's so easy. Like I'm sure you're probably like exaggerating on how much you lucid dream.
Yeah, and how
like how lucid it actually is. Like when you're in it, you know?
Yeah, like you're not. Anyways, okay, ready? So it was a couple nights ago, and
fuck you guys.
I woke up at like 4 a.m. and I was with Taylor, and the dream was so vivid and so good and so scary and deep that I had to write it down. Nice. And I tried to write it down as much as I could, right?
Yeah.
So I have a fucking novel for you. Okay? So ready for a story.
Yeah.
Tense the other story. I'm sweating. So ready? I'm going to get right to it.
Yeah.
So in this dream.
Damn. You wrote a lot.
Yeah, I wrote a lot. In this dream, I'm basically starting with sus. 4 guys like near me, and I'm in the bed in my room.
Yeah.
Okay? And I'm talking to this guy, and he's like a bald guy, and I'm basically asking him about his daughter.
Oh, wow.
Because I guess that's what I was trying to say. He's Czechoslovakia. He's from Czechoslovakia or something. The Czech Republic, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And his daughter's, I was like, oh, is your daughter that? And he's like, no, she's born here, but she's whatever that is.
Czech or
but
whatever.
She's born here. I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, like, good luck. Hopefully everything goes good with that and stuff. Okay. And, you know, forming kind of a connection. And then another part of the dream was that right after that, they're like eating my chips from my side, but almost like dogs. They're like, they're going crazy on these chips.
The other 3 men?
Yeah, all 4.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, interesting. But it was just like a way they were eating.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. Then all of a sudden, and this is the layout of my room, so you guys won't really know. But think about the layout of my apartment.
Yeah.
So I'm near my door. And by my door, there's like the door to leave to the living room that's straight into the kitchen. And there's like a closet right here and the bed behind me. So right there.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the 4 guys are like, hey, are you scared that it's just us? And I'm like, no, because...
Like, well, now I am.
Yeah. Shit. Well, I'm like, no, because, you know, like, I think we're all pretty cool here. Because I think we're like, they're doing a job for the house. Like, they're either like cleaning or watching it or something.
Okay.
And I'm like, no, because, you know, I think we're all pretty cool. But also, there's 4 of you. So if I am scared, like, I'm fucked anyways. Like, I can't really do anything. Like, what am I supposed to do? There's 4 of you. Like, what, you know? Then when I said that, their faces got, like, serious. And I could tell, like, something was, like, intuitively, I felt like something bad was going to happen.
Oh, wow.
So then...
This is lucid as hell.
So then, yeah. So then the 3 just run out to the living room or whatever to do something. And then one guy stays.
The Czechoslovakian guy?
No, it was a different guy, I think.
Okay.
So then the one guy stays. Oh, it was the Czech, I think. Because I kind of had sympathy for him because it was just one guy. And in my head, I remember thinking, oh, well, they just like even the odds. Like, great. You know, so it's just 1-on-1. Okay, I'm like a lot better, but still scared. Yeah. But I'm like, dude, why would they just not beat me up and then whatever? So they leave and I'm like, okay, it's just me. So I immediately like grab him by the neck.
Oh, fuck.
And I start slamming his head against the wall.
No.
Like right there between the closet and the door, so it's a little thin. And I could see blood like on the wall, and then I hit it on the clothes, and I go back on the wall, so I have blood on the clothes.
Oh,
crazy.
Fuck.
And I tell him, I'm like, stop trying to like attack me because you're gonna die. Like, you're dying.
Okay.
Like, you know, handle it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no messing
around.
around.
Like a superhero. You save the fucking girl
I told
with the
you.
heat stroke,
Yeah.
and then you're beating the shit out of this fucking intruder. Wow, man.
So then I warn him, like, hey, don't stop, or, you know, stop, but he doesn't, and then he just, like, I do it a couple more times, and I just, like let him drop. So he's probably, like, unconscious or dead. Then I leave the room, and I see like someone cooking, and it's either my sister, Marissa, or one of the people. But I think it's my sister. But the reason I think this was even popped in my mind is I'm so used to in my house, every time I leave that room, my mom's cooking. So I think it was just like this weird, like subconscious thing. Like right when I get out, someone's cooking in the pan. It's like sizzling. Anyways, pay no attention to that, right? So then now I'm getting some perspective of my life. I'm a famous like emo singer.
Okay.
All right. So that's where I'm at right now. That's who I am.
Yeah.
Okay. So now things are starting to make a little more sense. So then now it's either this guy is escaping, one of the guys, or he's coming back because he realizes.
Wait,
like,
the Czechoslovakian
no,
guy.
different.
Okay.
That guy's gone.
He's done.
Yeah. So it's 3, right?
Yeah.
So either one of the guys is coming back, or he's escaping. But I think he's coming back because, like, all of a sudden I'm like POVing him, and he's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's Cristiano Ronaldo. Which, if you guys don't know, my mom's like obsessed with him, but I see like him all the time on the TV, so
Okay.
you know, he's in my mind.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's famous, but he doesn't want to be involved in the scandal, like, you know. So he's like, instead of doing the stairs that's like this, he's like climbing them, like from level to level, so that people don't see him. But I mean, you clearly would see him, but you know, whatever. And now, like, my apartment's kind of like a hotel when you leave the front door. So, he's climbing stairs and whatever. I see that POV, so he's like rushing to get there. So that's something interesting that's happening in the background. So then, one of the guys now. So now I'm outside the place, okay? Because I'm like scared and I'm
Outside
running out.
the joint.
And now it's a hotel, like I said. So there's like rooms and it's like a hallway.
So it's not your house anymore.
No.
Okay.
So then I'm running out, and on the right side, like immediately when I go outside the house, the room, sorry, it's like one of those like clear interrogation rooms. It's like all glass though.
Mm-hmm.
Think of like a board meeting of a CEO company. Yeah. So I could see really good, and it's like 2 like cops or FBI agents interviewing my sister Marissa. So she's back in this bitch.
Okay.
So I'm like looking at that. I'm like, okay. And then I see you.
Oh shit.
And you're one of the guys. And
with the cops?
No, one of the guys that was in the 4.
I'm running a fucking con operation.
And now I'm scared as hell. Because I'm like,
who do I trust?
Like, why are you, like, you're coming towards me to like almost like attack me.
Oh fuck.
So
you're scared of me though.
And I'm feeling betrayed is what it says. Anyways, I'm like kind of calling the cops, right? As I'm walking down this hallway. So we're almost like we're kind of connecting in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So you're going down the one hallway, I'm going down one, but we're going to meet. But I'm trying to get there faster because I'm trying to get in another room to lock myself because you're coming at me. So I get in the room while I'm trying to call the cops. Anyways, every time I'm calling the cops, it's for some reason turning into scam likely, which in my context is Angel. So I'll keep calling Angel instead of the cops for some reason. Like it keeps changing. So I'm like, what the fuck? Anyways, I get in the room and it's actually calling the cops this time. I lay down because I'm scared because it's like almost like a church mosaic door, like glass, but at the bottom, like it's a wooded frame. Right?
Okay.
So I'm laying at the bottom because it's more sturdy than the glass.
Yeah.
But I'm like looking up at the door and I could see you kind of through the glass but distorted. But I'm scared as hell.
Am I just staring?
You're like barely getting in there.
Oh my god.
Anyways, the cops answer as you're opening the door, pushing it like to get in. It's terrified.
Yeah.
And anyways, I don't know. I guess because the cops were already interrogating my sister, they were caught there like quick.
Yeah.
Okay? You kind of disappeared now.
Okay.
But basically, the cops came and they're like, "Are you good?" or whatever. And then my sister, because she was in the interrogation room, comes out with the cops as well. And like she's in on it. And she's kind of like saying like kind of like a no big deal, like, "Hey, like sorry, like what we did, like it's no big deal, like, you know, just get over it, like whatever, it's okay." Yeah, and I just felt so betrayed. And I was like, dude, and I was like get away from me right now. And I start crying.
Damn.
I'm like, because I'm choking up because I'm like, I could have died. And I started crying. And I'm like, get away. And I push her away. And I'm like going to like the couch or something to get some like away time. Anyways, I start going back into the house, right? that we were in.
Can you hold that thought for 2 seconds? I have 2 dreams that I really want to talk about. They're brief, but
Okay.
I just don't want to forget real quick.
Okay. So then I'm trying to get away from her because I'm like upset. I'm betrayed. I'm a lot of emotions. I almost got murdered. I see my best friend trying to kill me, and then my sister's like in on it.
It's a lot to
A
process.
lot. So then I go back into the room, but now the room isn't really my apartment anymore. It's more like, it is kind of my apartment, but it's more bigger, and it's kind of like a crime scene. Like everything's kind of messy. Like they kind of went through everything.
ransacked
and it's
your
almost
house.
like an estate sale kind of vibe.
Oh.
Dude, everything in my dream is from my, like, I could
Shit from your
pinpoint,
life, yeah.
like everything from my life. I swear to God, so it was crazy. Anyways, because we just went to an estate sale,
Yeah.
and so I'm like going room to room trying to get some like privacy and like what the fuck is going on. I think I see my niece in every room, and it's like tripping me out because like I don't want her to be involved in this, and it's also like scary because you're a fucking, like, almost like a demonic child, but she's not. But like,
wow.
like, you know, seeing like a kid teleport is like, what the hell are you doing here? But also I had that like love, like, you should be somewhere else. Like
Safe.
this is
Yeah.
a lot right now. And she was just like coloring,
Wow.
and I don't even know which niece it was. That was like a generic
I think
niece.
I'm gonna have fucking nightmares tonight now.
So then, yeah, hopefully. So then, a person that I passed was that there was this girl, and she was like almost had like a distorted face, like a scary face. And I pass her, and she's like fixated on the crime scene, like on the environment.
Yeah.
And she's like asking me like, what's going on? Like, are you okay? Knowing like it's about me. But she's not asking of concern. She's like a crime junkie. So she just wants like the details. Like she just like, oh my God.
Like
I'm
she
so,
loves true crime. shit?
yeah.
Okay.
So she's like so infatuated with like the true crime.
You're like, fuck you.
Yeah. And I was pissed. I was like, dude, like it just happened to me. Like I'm a person. Like,
Yeah.
and you could tell she only wants it just because she's like a, you know, crime junkie.
Yeah.
She kind of gave me like Nightcrawler vibes.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So very heartless, but just because she wants the, you know, she just wants the information of what happened, right? And then there was this other girl, and I told Taylor this story, so this is pretty bad. There was this other girl, and I guess in my vulnerable state we had sex or something, so bad, but it was like a fan.
She a fucking.
Yeah.
No.
And it was like, but it was fucked up. Like it was fucked up on her part, like because I was like in clear distress.
Not your part.
Yeah,
It was her part.
I mean, come on. But I guess in the dream it was fucked up. Like I was in clear distress. Like I was like, I don't know what happened. But like I didn't even have sex. Like I just knew I had sex with her. If that makes sense. Like I didn't even.
Oh,
like,
it wasn't
dream
like a
about
moment. It was
No,
just
it's
like,
like-
oh, we had sex.
It's like I saw you. And I'm like we had sex.
Did you
but
feel guilt in your dream? Like I shouldn't have done that.
Well, I didn't have a like. There was no. Well, not for my girlfriend, because like there was no girlfriend like aspect of it. It was
Okay.
more just like I felt like what the fuck? Like why would you do that? Like you could
Yeah.
tell she just wanted to sleep with me, and she took advantage that like I was in this distress, right?
Wow.
Kind of like the other girl with the whole.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow. Okay.
So then, that went really bad, because, she like became obsessed. Like she's like, oh my God, you know, like she just had sex with like her star or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So it's scary as hell because I'm like I'm wanting privacy, and this is like the opposite because now I have like an infatuated
Gosh,
fan.
can't get a fucking break,
I have
man.
this girl that's like a true crime junkie. I'm seeing my fucking niece everywhere. I'm seeing all these people, and like every room I go to, I'm seeing like someone. So I think I see like you. I see my sister again. Like I'm like I can't get away. So then I find a room, and I close it. And when I close it, it's like finally an empty room. And when I close it, I expect this to be like I'm closing this room. No one's gonna open this door. Like they know I'm trying to get away. Like that's clear indication. You
Yeah.
know? Knock at least or something. And none of these people really know me. And immediately, right when I close it, that girl, we'll call her the fan girl.
Yeah.
She tries to open the door, and I like that scares me because I'm like, oh my God, that's like not clicking to these people that I want space. So like I forced it shut, and I have like a little top latch, and I like latch it.
Yeah.
But there's a little window, these damn windows.
God,
and I
man.
see her. And what is she doing? And she's like screaming, like trying to get in.
Oh my
But kind
God.
of like demonic, like she's like having a breakdown, right?
Wow. Yeah.
And I'm like, holy hell. The dick must have been great. Just kidding.
Yeah,
Sorry.
fuck.
Just kidding. Sorry. Just joking. And So then I'm trying to cover it with a towel. Like there's like a rack above it, like an empty rack. So I'm trying to like drape a towel. But all of a sudden this thing gets longer. Like the window gets longer horizontally. So now I can see a lot more. And it's that girl.
All you want is some fucking space.
And she's like flashing her boobs.
Oh, wow.
But like she's going like side to side, like unnaturally. Like scary, like just attention,
Like-
but like almost like lust,
a
but
ghost
like
kinda.
if an alien or a demon was trying to get lust from you and they knew that this was what you wanted, but it's unnatural. Like it's like
Oh,
obviously not a
wow.
person.
Yeah.
NPC.
Jesus.
And then I see like everyone else,
This
like
is
everyone
heavy.
I could think of in the dream behind her, like trying to
Yeah.
get in the door. So I'm scared, right? Because I'm like, holy hell, it's just glass.
I'm getting scared.
So then I just turn around because I'm like, I drape it, but it's like a thin drape, like a sheet. So I can kind of see through, but it's enough to be like, okay, like I'm doing my best. And I turn around and I lay in bed. Okay. So then when I lay in bed, I start getting song inspo because I'm an artist. I'm an artist first.
Fuck it comes back.
I'm an artist first. Okay. And you know what song I start thinking that I made up in the dream?
What?
I was like, I still see the shadows in my room.
Oh.
No, no, no. I think it's Juice WRLD.
Real
No, no,
original.
no, no.
Yeah.
So I think that's like I'm making this song, and I'm like, oh my god, yeah, okay,
Dude, that's perfect the way it fits, too,
Yeah.
because she's outside the fucking room.
exactly.
You've been through those trauma.
So then,
Wow.
I'm kind of thinking, I'm like, in my head, I'm kind of like Juice WRLD, Lil Peep.
Oh, so like emo rap.
Yeah, you know,
kinda
rap, right? That
hip-hop.
kind of guy. So
Yeah.
not, like emo rap like that. And I put in quotations, I can still see the shadows in my room. Sorry, I don't know if that's the lyrics. Actually, it's in
Yeah.
my heart, but I'm too embarrassed to see. Like, that's probably not the lyric.
I still see your shadows. Is it? I
don't
haven't
know.
heard that song in so long.
And
Fuck.
so I'm like getting good material or something out of this.
Wow.
And then,
I'm an artist first.
and then,
I'm an
Oh.
artist first.
and then another thing I envisioned was I was like, dude, I have to take time off, like mental health days.
Nice.
And I was like, cause like I just went through so much right now. And then I get like these like voices of like old men. And I'm thinking from my work. And they're saying like, you can't be taking too many time off. Because I'm envisioning also like a train and like a cornfield beyond it. Like that's my vision. Like that's my future. That's my home. That's what I want.
Wow.
But then I'm also talking about the mental health days. So then they're like, you can't have this while taking days off.
This is like
you
a psychedelic trip.
like you have to be working to get to this. And I was
Jesus.
like, okay, like I know. Like I know I got to get through this. Like I got to work through
Fuck.
this.
Is that what kind of place you want? Like a little cottage kind of
Maybe,
farm thing?
Maybe at 60, it wouldn't be too
Kinda
bad.
nice,
50,
yeah.
just settle down.
Totally.
So then
Little Joshua
Um,
tree spot.
I start saying, okay, like I have another album coming because I'm cooking.
Yeah.
And
You're
and
grinding.
I already have good music out.
Yeah.
So anyways, the vision gets interrupted because the crazy people start coming through the door.
I can't believe you remember this much
I
from
know,
the dream.
I
That's
know.
crazy.
The crazy people come through the door, but as a ghost. Like, so they
Fuck.
just went through the
Through
door.
it. Yeah.
And a couple of them, like, just, like, shot off into, like,
Oh, shit.
what I think heaven. Like, they just, like, shooting stars.
Yeah.
But then two stayed.
Oh, boy.
And one of them was, it was, like, another, like, emo guy. And I think he was the fourth guy that was here in that original story.
Uh-huh.
The original plot.
Yeah.
And one of them was the crazy girl. Right? And then, like, a godlike narrator was like, hey, you
Do the
two,
voice. I know there was a voice.
I don't even know. It's probably like so echoey and like from above.
Yeah.
Like you don't, deep. Like
Yeah.
you guys don't get to go to heaven. Those two people, right? Because they were fucked up.
Wow.
Like you guys had to stay.
Damn.
And because of the because your involvement in the attempted theft, so I guess it was the thief, and because the other girl's a crazy bitch.
Oh.
And then, get this, they both grab my neck simultaneously, and then I realize I'm not going to heaven, and then I scream
Oh.
like no, and then I wake up. What the fuck is going on, dude?
Fucking way.
Holy hell, this is a whole damn novel.
Oh my god. I love the enthusiasm you had to the whole thing.
Oh my god.
Describing that. Wow.
What a dream.
Whenever I have dreams, I don't remember that much. I just remember certain details, but that was a lot.
I think it was just because
Damn.
like I woke up in such a panic and I was like, I gotta write this down.
Damn.
And then like so this is like
I'm gonna start trying to do that more.
This is what I wrote. And then this was my additional notes, like after the fact, trying to remember. And so these were my additionals that I threw in
Damn,
the,
dude. That's a fat ass page of notes.
dude. And Taylor kept like looking and being like, "Dude, you're still typing?"
Really?
I'm like,
oh, she was
she's
awake?
like, "I'm sorry," because she woke up because I woke up like.
Did you wake up like frantic, like ah!
No, no, but I did wake up like.
Oh,
like,
really?
Wow. Like and like just being like, I need my phone. I need
And
to write.
she
this.
woke up and saw you
Yeah.
typing?
Anyways,
Wow.
a couple things. Let me just go through this quick. Some of these subconscious that you could probably already guess from like my conscious.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
The Chech guy.
Yeah.
I've been looking a lot of since I watched the fight with Islam Makhachev.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of edits from like Khabib Nurmagomedov and his family and his like, dad and all that stuff.
Nice.
So I think that's kind of this foreign like Russian kind of vibe. Okay. I don't know why they asked me if I was scared. Maybe that's just like maybe I was scared. You know, there's 4 guys and me, and I think I'm gonna get jumped, and it's just in my normal house alone. The cooking thing again, I said was probably because my mom was cooking and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
The famous emo singer, maybe just wanting to be famous, I guess, and a
Yeah.
singer, and I don't know. Cristiano Ronaldo again because my mom's been playing Cristiano Ronaldo every day for the last 3 months. Like that's all that's on the TV.
Damn,
It's
she's
like
that
him.
obsessed with him?
He's upset. She's
His
obsessed.
highlights or just him?
His highlights, stories about his day, like story about his life, like what's going on with. It's just crazy.
Does she have a crush on him and then is now just fascinated with his entire being?
I don't know. It's not like a crush, like a romantic crush. It's just like a fascination.
Oh, wow.
I think that's just she just
Interesting.
gets like obsessed of things. You
Yeah.
know? Anyways, you betraying me is interesting. I gotta maybe dive into that a little more.
Yeah.
I think Marissa. Sometimes there's scenarios where Marissa's like, it's good, like it's
Downplay
whatever.
shit,
Yeah,
like,
and I'm like,
yeah.
dude, like no. And she's like, there's like a disconnect for a second. So maybe that, but this was obviously at extreme. Calling Angel maybe was just kind of funny how like like the fact that he just popped in the dream for like a few seconds.
That's a fucking burglar
and
mask in his
yeah,
picture.
it's scam
so
likely.
It's linked.
Uh,
I just realized I forgot to turn that fucking fan off.
oh, nice.
The oven fan.
The room to room and it being messy was the estate sale, right? Like, oh, it was the estate sale vibe was because we just went to an estate sale with all this stuff laid out. It was really hard for my head to wrap around. Like, how is this all being sold? Like, this was someone's house. There's everyone's stuff. Now, I think the crime junkie girl kind of represented like Taylor and maybe a little Lindsay's side of like how they love crime junkie and that they're.
And Taylor's and Lindsay have been watching that fucking body cam show like nonstop.
Yeah. And I think there's been this side of me not liking that because I'm like, dude, like, you're kind of a. Like, why do you like it so much? Like, there's a weird disconnect between, like,
I watched
humanity.
it. It's pretty cool.
It's, it's like, I don't know. It's like crime podcasts when they're trying to show so much empathy through their storytelling. But I'm like, it's just another story to you. Like, how much empathy can you have?
And you're also highlighting, like, the worst moment of people's
lives.
lives.
You're kind of making entertainment. But, like, no judge because, like, that's, like, movies. That's documentaries. That's everything.
It's kind of crazy. Like, imagine you got fucking murdered and cut into pieces.
And then, like, this, like, 19-year-old girl's like, all right, guys.
YouTuber. What's up, guys? Of course, I got another good one for you today, so hang around for this banger.
Yeah. Okay, of course. Condolences to
Ornelas.
everyone that was involved. We're so sorry.
And then
Anyways,
they make $1 million off that fucking video, you know?
Yeah.
Off of your death.
And they're like, January 2nd. Jaime was just, it's like, fuck you. Anyways.
It's crazy.
But no shame because also, like, fuck it.
Yeah.
And like,
Jake gets exposed and we're fucking having a field day of it on the pod. So.
yeah, exactly. Another thing was my niece being in there. Maybe just like this, like, protection kind of aspect of being like, dude, like, you shouldn't be here. I don't know. Maybe this is deeper, but this whole like trying to get away from everyone, but they're like following me in this escape.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. That's an interesting kind of side to it. The sex with a girl, I really don't know. I think that's maybe like if maybe like someone would take advantage of me. Not saying that I would have to deal with the consequences, but like and if I was single, right? Still, like, but like if someone would take advantage of me if I was famous and like I was going through like a mental health thing and maybe that's one way I would like a route I would go, I guess, or something. I don't know. And then the whole like not going to heaven is kind of crazy. I don't know where that came from as well.
Yeah, wow.
Because I was like, I didn't do anything, but it's still, maybe because I don't really like follow the Lord, I guess, in a sense. So maybe I'm like kind of subconscious of being like, am I going to go to heaven if there is one,
Yeah.
And then the interesting one was that the whole like wanting that life of like the farmland, like past the train.
Interesting.
But
that was crazy.
And like how in my mind I wanted to take a break, but these older people are telling me I can't to get this life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's crazy. Anyways, crazy dream, huh?
Damn, man.
2 good stories for you, huh?
Wow.
Fucking crazy.
That was really good.
That's good.
Nice job.
I feel like people are gonna like those.
I don't think that was really like a lucid dream though, because it didn't seem like you had much control.
Yeah, I didn't say it was.
Oh, I thought you did say it was a lucid dream.
No, you just said you threw around the word lucid dream.
You started talking about lucid dreaming though, no? You mentioned it, and I think that's how I thought about it.
You mentioned it.
Okay, maybe I did.
I think I said I had this crazy dream, and then you're like, "Don't you hate when people's?"
Yeah, I feel like my dreams are always my like. It is always those like underlying subconscious kind of fears that you have. I feel like I have a lot of dreams where I wake up like so distraught because like Lindsay cheated on me or something.
Really?
Yeah, and I'll wake up and I'm like pissed at her still. Like and I'm like I need a moment before I like text her or something. You know, I have those. I think just the trying to get away from people and there's always there, or like I'm always being chased in my dreams. That's like a recurring fucking scary dream that I have.
Yeah.
In like different forms, but like I'm always like hopping hella fences, like in people's backyards, just trying to get away. Yeah, or like I'm always like just running and I'm just jumping on top of like buildings and then like back on the street and like climbing and they're like right behind me and like fuck and you know.
Yeah, like running away, needing your own space.
Yeah.
And stuff.
One crazy fucking dream I had though that I thought of was, me and Lindsay were sleeping together this night too. We're both in my bed, and she woke me up from my bad dream that I was having. Because I was having like a physical reaction in real life.
Wow.
Yeah. So my dream was that
you're like this.
I'm like,
stop. Jesus, dude.
So I was walking down the street. It was nighttime, so it's really dark out. But there were like street lights. They were like the LED ones, so not like the yellow ones that we used to have like as kids. Yeah. It's like the white ones that we have now.
Oh, very harsh.
Yeah, harsh light. But it was like really dim, right? So it's really fucking dark. But I'm walking down, what the fuck? I don't know what the actual street is called. But you know the roundabout that's directly in front of Enoch's? It's like the roundabout and the overpass is like right next to it. Yeah. That you can walk over to get to school.
That road or the big road? Which one are you talking about? It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
Basically, I'm walking down the road towards the roundabout and towards the school. Like, if I walk straight through the roundabout, I'm getting to the school.
Okay. Oh, I know that one, too.
That's only going to make sense to you. But I'm walking down that road, and for some reason, it's like a tunnel that I'm walking through. Not like a crazy small tunnel. It's like a big tunnel over the road.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I'm walking through this tunnel. It's already dark out. And, like, I'm walking through it, and I think across the street, I see a person, and they're kind of turned away. Like, they're turned towards, like, the wall of this tunnel across the street. And they had, like, white hair. Like, long, like, just below the shoulders.
Like luscious or like scary witch?
No, like, yeah, witch kind of hair. And I was like, oh, fuck, you know? Like, I'm already scared. Yeah, and I'm walking past them, yeah. And I had gotten past them a little bit. And I was, like, basically in, like, the Enoch's parking lot. And I turned around to look. And when I turned around to look, it was like a really old lady, and she looked at me like that. Yeah, like like if it was a scary movie, like the violin string, you know?
Yeah.
And her face was like fucking scary, and like when she looked at me, I was like, oh fuck, and then she started sprinting.
No!
Like, dude, yes, like old scary
God.
ass lady, but like. Like, dude, sprinted like so scary and so fast. And I think I don't even think I could run. Like, she just sprinted to me and just like pounced on me.
Oh my God.
And I was on my back in the parking lot, and she was like above me, like, like doing crazy. Dude, oh my God, I was so scared. I literally have goosebumps right now. Look.
Yeah.
Can you see it? Anyways, I was fucking terrified. And that was like the climax of the dream. And then Lindsay was like shaking my arm, and she was like, babe. And then I woke up, and I was like, thank fucking God you woke me up. That was terrible, you know? It's crazy because usually my dreams I'm running and they never catch me, but I'm like, it's like a long, prolonged scaredness. But in this one, it was like, that was the fucking climax, and I wasn't waking up.
Yeah.
And yeah, she woke me up because she was like, oh my gosh, she's like, you were like fucking breathing like so heavy. Like, she's like, I thought you were laughing at first because we had just fallen asleep, like, it was like we were drifting off, kind of.
Wow.
And
strong dream for early.
I know,
slumber.
right? And she's like, I thought you were laughing because she's like, I woke up because you were like,
Oh my god.
like that. And I guess it just got worse, and it was just like just crazy breathing. And dude, I woke up, my heart was like, boop, 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 boop. Like, dude, it was crazy.
Wow.
It was fucking nuts.
What a trip, dog.
Yeah, and it was such a vivid dream, not lucid at all because I had no control.
Damn
but
right.
dude, it was fucked. And then another dream I thought of just real quick was.
Nice. Ended there.
Yeah, I remember. I don't remember even the details regarding it, but I remember I killed someone, and it was.
Jesus Christ! You hear
Yeah,
her.
I
You
murdered
hear her.
someone.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, and I don't remember the circumstances of killing the person, but I remember being so scared and just regretting it. Cause I was like, dude, I'm gonna fucking go to prison. Like,
Not even because you killed
I'm
someone.
done. Yeah, I didn't care about that, but I was just like so worried. 'Cause, like,
Yeah.
my life's over. My life's over. You know.
Over, dude.
And I think the cops were like sniffing around, and I was like, wait, but it was self-defense. And I don't know if it actually was or if I just kind of made that up. And then I think that's all I remember. But I just remember being terrified.
That you're gonna get caught. Scary, Chris.
Yeah.
A lot of deep anger in there, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
Anyways.
this episode's to dreams and singing
And saving people
and saving people. The 3 S's.
in the 80s music.
Yes. Well, should we end it there?
Yeah.
Dang.
That
Well,
was
let us
fun,
know,
man.
dude. If
Fun.
there's anything to respond to in these comments, it's these stories.
Yeah.
'Cause there's
Jesus
got to be some
Christ.
similar stories, or what'd you think of the stories? I mean, sorry, similar dreams. What'd you think of the dreams? Well, let's see what we dream tonight, huh?
Fuck. I'm scared
Hey, you know
now.
what they say? Life's just a dream you haven't woken up from.
Leave it there, brother.
Leave it there. Put her there. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. We're at 106 podcast episodes.
Damn.
Thanks for all the support. Love you guys. Spread the word around. And if you ever see someone in need, fucking ask.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.